Yo, what's poppin', people? Cobra Star Green back with you guys with another video today. Look, you guys first time finding my channel or anything like that for your boy, please hit the subscribe button. Also the video yesterday. We got a special review for you guys today. Today we're reviewing.
And I'm bad like the Barbie. I'm a doll, but I still wanna party.
Hey,
feel like I'm ready to bend. I'm a 10, so I pull in a can. Like,
you know what I'm saying? If you guys don't know from that song, we will be reviewing the new movie Barbie. This movie honestly could be the movie of the summer. We're going to talk about it. How was it? Was it good? Was it bad? Well, you guys are gonna know right after this. Cue the intro.
Probably you. We got a problem. 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 It's probably you. Yeah. We got a problem. We got a problem. We got a problem. We got a problem.
So let's go ahead. Let's deep dive. Let's talk about this film. This will be a non-spoiler review, so you guys don't have to worry about no spoilers on this one. But yes, today, like I said, we're gonna be talking about the new Barbie film. And pretty much what this new Barbie film is, if you guys have not known about Barbie, where have you been? I'm a dude, I know about Barbie. Now, I don't know about her like that, but I know about the Barbie product. But yes, in this movie right here, this follows Ben and Barbie and Ken, and they are having the time of their lives in a colorful and seemingly perfect Barbie land. However, when they get the chance to experience the real world, well, things start to change. And that's pretty much this movie we have here. Barbie, there's a lot of Barbies, but the main Barbie is played by Margot Robbie, and she pretty much wants to experience this new world. And if you guys, I don't know if this is even following the Barbie, the lore or whatnot, but you have Ken that is pretty much very attracted to Barbie. So whatever Barbie wants to do, Ken wants to do. And in this one, Ken ends up following Barbie into the real world. Now, they're there for a specific reason. They have to go to the real world for a specific reason. I won't spoil that part why they're actually going into the real world. But I thought it was an interesting idea or how they played it out. But let's go ahead and talk about the performances. The movie, did I like it? Did I not like it? I'll just say this one. This movie, honestly, I know the marketing on this movie was crazy. The way this movie was marketed was pretty much like another movie that we saw a while back. Y'all guys remember how crazy the marketing for Megan was, right? I mean, y'all guys remember that? And I thought the same thing with this Barbie movie. Literally everywhere you go, Barbie is there. Like, let's just say you put in a random actor. We'll put in Margot Robbie, right? Look what's gonna pop up on her page. Sparkles. This is just a little example, but sparkles are popping up here for Barbie. If you put up any of the actors, marketing Barbie is there, you know? So I'm like, everybody's on board with it. Like, everybody knows about this movie now. This movie's projected to make $100 million in its first weekend, right? So that's why I said big kudos. Kind of reminded me of Megan's marketing and how they marketed it and how they ended up making a lot of money. Does that mean the film was good? Let's talk about it. I want to talk about these goddamn characters. And there's a lot of characters. We're gonna get to everybody. I'll just say this, but I'll talk about some of the characters. But I'll say this: there has not, and I'll talk about this with people after the movie. To me, there has never been a film where I didn't think Margot Robbie wasn't good in it. And she's the same way in this movie right here. She is phenomenal. She is amazing in this one. Like, she steals a lot of the scenes. Yes, she's the main actor. She's supposed to do that. But in this movie, it's just like, it don't even feel like it's her. She's really playing this Barbie character, and she does a great job at giving out an amazing performance playing Barbie. You know, like, I kind of got lost in it when she was playing. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that is Margot Robbie. You know, but she did such a great job playing this character. And who I think does an amazing job playing a character also, but I think her co-star here, how you say old boy's name? Ryan Gosling. I haven't seen him in too many things, but just seeing him here, he's great, man. He plays Ken to a T. I don't know how Ken's supposed to be played, but I'm just pretty sure Ryan Gosling got it down. Ryan Gosling, he was my favorite character in the entire movie. Just how he was. I know he was in Blade Runner, and it was just like, you see the amount of range he has in this movie. I think you see the amount of range everyone has in this movie off of the characters they play. Every character these guys are playing is just completely different than anything else they have ever done before. So all of these characters all these actors really get to express their range in this movie. And I think I would say Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling, both of them, how they expand the range, how they showcase their range, truly phenomenal. Ryan Gosling, my favorite character in the movie. That dude was amazing. I'm like, literally, like I said, I don't follow the Barbie lore like that, but I'll just say his performance made me want to study up on Ken. I'm like, yo, is Ken really a simp like that to Barbie? Like he just plays the character so well. And not even him, there was some other people too. If you guys remember your boy from Shang-Chi, he even does a great job in this movie. I'm trying to see if I can find a clip of him, but he even does like a really great job. He plays a completely different character. You know, he's playing a Ken. You know, I guess he can't find him here, but yeah, he does a phenomenal job. You have even other characters. You have surprising characters. None of those guys was even in the movie. You have freaking Will Ferrell in this movie that pretty much plays like the CEO of Barbie, pretty much. You know, he's the one that like comes up with these ideas. And even I don't like Will Ferrell in some things. I just think he comes off as kind of corny. But like seeing him here, I feel like he really fit the role here. So yeah, that was a surprising character. Like I said, I didn't know he was. I didn't know he was even in the movie. And he does a great job playing his character. There was nobody in this movie that did bad. I'll tell you another surprising character. I don't know how to say this guy's name in real life, but he was a villain, and he's actually a villain in Secret Invasion right now on Marvel, as you guys see right here. To see him play this menacing, evil dude in a Marvel series, and then see him here in Barbie, I was like, yo, that's why I said this movie really showcases everybody's range, because it shows that all these people are not one-dimensional. They ain't like, you know what I'm saying, certain actors, I ain't gonna say their names, but they're not like certain actors. You know, they can do different things. They can bounce off and do different stuff. And everyone, like I said, does a great job. There was no bad characters in this movie. Another thing I will say, this movie very much surprised me. This movie, if I'm being completely honest with y'all, was surprisingly very funny. I caught myself laughing a lot during this movie, and I did not think I'd be doing that at all for a goddamn Barbie flick. You know, and it's crazy because like the jokes they use and the punchlines they use, it plays off of like real life stuff going on right now. So they're making fun of stuff that's like really going on in the world right now. And I think they really do a great job at playing off of it. You know, like I said, the comedy here, I think it was one of the best aspects of this film. It definitely surprised me the most here. I think when you see this movie, you'll be like, wow, this movie is actually generally funny. You know, so big kudos to the writing squad, because yo, I did not see this coming. And I won't make this review too long, but I'll just say, man, this movie pretty much being female driven, I'll say this is a female movie. Yes, this movie was made for the females, and I definitely think the females will end up enjoying this movie. This is a very great female empowerment movie. It just because it's a female movie doesn't mean everybody won't be able to enjoy it. I was a guy, I'll say this, I enjoyed this movie a lot. You know, I thought the femaalism in this movie was represented very well. You know, I thought that was one thing I was surprised about. I was like, all right, how are they gonna do this? You know, how are they gonna do this without making certain demographic mad? And I think they pulled it off for me. I wasn't offended at all. I had fun with it, you know. But I can see a lot of people actually getting mad at some of the stuff that they might showcase in this film, and I can see some parents getting kind of mad here and there, like, oh, I don't want my daughter, I don't want my kid seeing this. It's one of those films that I could see it. But I was personally fine with it. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I don't take drugs like that. But I was thinking about it after the movie, I was like, man, this is a perfect movie to get high to. Like, I was like, I really want to go see this movie again and just get high to it, because it is so fun. Like, especially the best parts of the movie to me is not when they in the real world. I think the best parts of the movie are when they're in the Barbie world. The Barbie world is freaking amazing here. The colors on this, yeah, the color scheme is amazing. Just the world is just phenomenal to actually look at. You know, so I think I thought those parts were the best parts of the movie there. And you get all of your main characters when you go into this Barbie world. Like, when they travel to the real world, not everybody goes with them, you know? But when we go to the Barbie world, everybody's there. So I think that's definitely the best aspect of the film, was when they're in the Barbie world. And last thing, man, how this movie wraps up, truly, it got me, man. It had me, because you, at the end of this movie, I'm not spoiling anything, but it really wraps up and it really showcases to you how much Barbie has meant to many people, different lives. You know, at the end of this movie, they're showcasing like all this Barbie stuff, and they're showing all these girls playing with Barbies and how it's impacted their life for the better, you know. And it really like touched my heart, because just because I was never in a Barbie like that doesn't mean the next person wasn't. And like I said, you see and you watch these clips and you go by like, damn, like the amount of impact that Barbie, like I said, has had on people's lives is just truly phenomenal. And I'm so glad that it actually got showcased on the big screen. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I was close to the verge of tears. I'm like, damn, I'm like, this Barbie movement has really inspired so much. You know, so I thought how they really wrapped it up at the end was really truly phenomenal. There is a surprise character that pops up at the very end. I don't know too much about this. Like, I wasn't in Barbie. I'm not into Barbie like that. But you know that there's a specific surprise that happens at the end of the movie that I think if you're really into Barbie, you'll be like, oh my god, when it happens. But just wrapping this review up, I would just say, when I walked into this movie, I thought I was generally going to be bored watching this film. I was like, this is going to be one of the movies where I'm just saying it because I'm a movie critic. And I walked out so happy. I was like, damn, if I were a movie critic, I would never know about these films, you know, and how actually good they are. How well driven of a story this Barbie movie actually is. Man, everybody that played Pacific characters, Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling, Will Ferrell, let's go down the list. Will Ferrell, Emma Mackey, the guy from Shang-Chi, he does a fantastic job playing Ken. I think Nika Gadawa, I think that's how you say his name. I don't know. He does a great job. There was not one character that bothered me in this film. Everyone does, I think, a phenomenal job here. And I think this movie will be surprisingly one of the best movies of the summer. I just said that. Yes, I just said that. I think this movie will generally surprise people the way it surprised me. Like I said, I only went into this movie because I was a movie critic. If I was a movie critic, I would never saw this movie. But walking out of this, I felt like I actually learned something. You know, actually, the femalism in this movie, how empowering females are. It really showcased very, very well in this film. And I thought the writing did. I know the people going on a writing strike and stuff like that, but I thought the writing in here was very well done. Because this movie had no right to be as good as it was. Think about it. A simple Barbie movie, they gonna get y'all in the theater regardless, right? But just how well everything was done, they did not have to go this hard. But they did it, and I'm so glad they did it. I'm going to give this movie a good rating. I'm gonna give this movie Barbie an 8.5 out of 10. I honestly, if I'm being real with y'all, I really thought I was gonna walk out giving this movie like a 4 out of 10. But I was genuinely like having so much amount of fun with it. The comedy is so good in here. I ain't gonna lie though, if y'all are one of them foot fetish people, this is gonna be the movie for y'all, because boy, do they go crazy in them first 20 minutes with feet, boy. So foot fetish people, oh boy, Quentin Tarantino, this is film right here. But yeah, I think you'll have fun with this one. You'll definitely have fun with this. If it's your first time finding my channel, hit the subscribe button. Also, the video, tell me your thoughts, complaint, criticism, stuff like that down below. And hey, we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.